We're just gonna welcome the morning. Welcome the day. Great time to just say something that you're grateful for today. Now start filling your lungs a little deeper. Take a deeper inhale through the nose. Hold that breath 3 or 4 seconds and then exhale through the nose. Let's do that again. Inhale nose and exhale nose. On the next breath, I want you to inhale nose, hold it 3 or 4 seconds, and then exhale mouth. So push that air out through your open mouth, kind of drop your jaw. Just take time to do 2 more of those deep cleansing breaths. Inhaling, filling those balloons inside of you, just a visual. And then pushing out with drop jaw, opening up as you exhale. We'll do that one more time. Now you can choose whichever method you want to do for your breath, and maybe switch back and forth between them. We're gonna roll those shoulders back. So just take a nice shoulder roll. As you do, think of every motion you're doing with your shoulders. So you're gonna go up towards your ears, back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and down. Do that again. Up, back, and down. Then front, right? You're gonna have 4 places that you're actually moving. Let's do the opposite. So pull them back, lift, take them forward. Start giving a bigger move. Go ahead and let those hands maybe come up off the mat a little bit. All right, on the next one, when you go down, try to get the palms of the hands on the ground, right beside your hips or beside your thighs. Mine don't quite want to go flat yet this morning. They will. And take a big inhale up again. Exhale and take those hands right back beside you. Pushing the shoulders down. Take the chin to the chest. Let it hang heavy. Relax the shoulders. Take a big inhale up again. This time when you exhale, we're going to drop the chin to the chest. And then take the ear to one shoulder. Chin back to the chest, ear to the other shoulder. Let's just flow through that. It stays in the front, but we're just going to flow right and left, loosening up that neck tension. Maybe you slept a little funny, got some tightness in the neck. All right, bring the head back, chin to chest, and lift it up again. We're going to take a big inhale, exhale, back down, keep your head looking forward, and we're going to take our visual over our shoulder. So now we're going to just drop your shoulders, hold right here, and then turn to the other side. Hold, pushing down in the shoulders, and flow through that, just right and left, right and left. Coming back to the center, we're going to take another inhale up. This time when you exhale, we're going to look over the right shoulder. Take the hand slightly back behind you. Now drop that ear to the shoulder. Oh yes, feel that stretch all on the left side right here. Take that left hand and just gently push away. Maybe you feel that in the back as well, right behind the shoulders, your rear deltoids. All right, chin back to chest. look the other way, over the other shoulder. Now take the ear to shoulder and gentle push away. Really lengthening the space between your ear and your shoulder. All right, back to the center. Big inhale. This time when we exhale, we're going to drop our right hand, look over our shoulder, starting our spinal twist. Inhale up again, other side. Inhale, notice if you start to hold tension in your shoulders or your upper back when you do this. You want to take it shoulders down, nice long space. On the next inhale, we'll drop both hands. Give your spinal twist hand to the outside of the knee. Reach it up. Other way, hand above the knee on the thigh. And add your own gentle resistance. Inhale and exhale. Two more times. And on the next inhale, we're going to come to an exhale with our knees underneath us, our shoulders over our wrists, and just kind of loosen up those feet. I'm doing a little pat of the feet. And then let's take a point and flex right here. So take those feet, point them, flex them to the bottom of the toes, touch the mat. And then the top of the foot touches the mat. All right, on your next one, when the top of the toes are there, we're gonna make it the ball of the feet. So kind of tuck those toes under, pull your abs in, drop your shoulders, and slightly lift those knees off the ground. We're just hovering and holding, calling our core into play this morning. And breathe, keep breathing. Keep those shoulders down and back. That looks good. Knees are just a few inches off the ground. Make sure you're not forward. Right here, you want to be in a tabletop, so quadruped position, and drop the knees down, tuck the toes under, take it back into your child's pose, just pushing your butt to the back. Big stretch overhead with the arms. I've got my arms off the mat right now, my hands on the mat, just increasing the stretch in your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Now take that right hand, put it on top of the left, and hold right here. Hold that stretch. Arms are extended long. Hands and lower legs are the only thing touching the mat. Now take it to the other side. Other hand on top. Big stretch. Back to the center and let the forearms go to the mat. Let the forehead go to the mat. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to take it into upward dog. So just shift that body weight forward, pull the shoulders down and back. And if your back's not quite ready for this morning, then come back down to your elbows. Good. We'll be flowing through some of our backs. We'll start to loosen up, and this will feel good. Some of you may stay tight, and you may need to always go to your elbows. All right, speaking of flowing through, let's go back to child's pose and back front. Take your inhale when you're in your upper dog, your exhale as you go into your child's pose. Moving back and forth right here. Stretching out that back. And finish in your upward dog. In your upward dog, we're going to tuck those toes under and take it for our first time into our downward dog. So pedal those feet. Just push and push. One foot down, then the other. Soften the knees, lift the hips, and let the head be heavy. Go ahead and just shake the head yes, and shake the head no. Looking right there between your legs. Knees are softly bent. And speaking of a bent knee, we're going to bend those knees Come back to the tabletop and hover and hold. Abs are in, knees are about an inch or two off the ground. We'll hold for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Nice job to tuck or drop the knees, tuck the toes under, take it back into your child's pose again. Walk those hands front, walk them both over to the right side of the mat. Feel a big stretch down the back. Only my hands and my lower legs are touching the mat. Hold right here. And walk the hands to the other side of the mat. All the way over, big stretch. You want to try to take that arm that's having to reach further and try to reach it kind of past the hand. So if you're reaching over to your left side, then your right arm is going to try to extend a little further past the left hand. Walk it back to the center. Drop the forehead, drop the forearm. Take your breath. All right, we're going to flow right back into our upward dog, taking it front, tucking the toes, back into downward dog, pedaling those feet. Push and push. We're going to go ahead and start with taking our right leg up this morning and taking it back. Taking it up again and bringing it down. Pedal the feet again. Now we'll do the same on the left. Take the left leg up and kick it back, opening up that hip. Let it kind of kick over the shoulder right there and reach it back up and put it down. Pedal those feet. All right, we're going to lift the right again. Right leg up, kick it back, opening up the hip, extend it up again, pushing back, and take your knee to your nose. Extend it back, take your knee to your same elbow, extend it back, take it to opposite elbow, extend it back. And now we're going to take that right foot out, if you have your right leg up, right foot outside, the right hand in, so if you can see my foot, it's over here. And my hands are inside, and we're just in that low lunge, foot outside of the hands, holding steady right here. So big stretch in your hip flexors, right? Take your right hand, right leg is in front, take your right hand and just open up into your dragonfly pose. Holding here. Now drop that back knee down, tuck the toes under, and feel that stretch. Inhale, exhale. Take the right hand back to the ground. Staying right here, we're gonna just hover down, bend those arms, pushing up, bend them again, just like you're trying to do a push-up right here. One more time, bend them down, tuck the toes, and lift up. Bring that leg back to a plank, and we're gonna hover down, high push-up, low push-up. We call it taking your vinyasa, taking it to your upward dog, and back into your downward dog. Pedal those feet, push and push. Soften the knees, lift the belly, push the hips back slightly, relax the shoulders and head. We'll do the same thing on the left. Lift that left leg, let it open up and kick back. Lift it up again, knee to nose, push it back, bring it to same elbow, push it back, opposite elbow, taking it back and bring it to the outside. Left foot outside, the left hand. Good. Okay, so square your body up. Lift that back knee in your nice low lunge. Take your left hand, the one closest to the foot, open up into your dragonfly pose. Good. Feel the stretch. This opens up your chest, your back. Drop that back knee down, tuck the toes under, bring the hand back down, and we'll start bending those arms just like you're doing a push-up. Pull the elbows toward the body, bend them again, hovering nice and low, coming up, One more time. Bend low. Bring it up. Tuck the toes under. We're going to take it back into our plank. Swing that leg around and take your vinyasa. Take it nice and low. If you can, slow. Tuck the toes. Lift it up into upward dog. Tuck the toes. Take it into downward dog. Pedal those feet again. Soften the knees. Bend both knees. Let the head be heavy. Now we're going to go through the right leg again. Just changing it up. Lift it up high. Take it back. Lift it up. Knee to nose. Take it back. Same elbow. Take it back. Other elbow. Take it back. This time, step the foot in between the hands. You can help it get there however you need to your nice low lunge. We're going to come up in our nice low lunge. Try to balance. You look awesome. So good. Hover and hold. Inhale, exhale. Now take your fingertips down. We're actually going to shift our weight forward and lift our back leg this morning, wherever it goes to. Try to put your weight all on that front foot. Drop that foot behind you. We're going to come in to a warrior one. So take it to a comfortable lunge position, reaching up, nice and tall, dropping the shoulders, and squaring your hips. Good. Looks good. Put a little tension in your back thigh, your butt, your glutes. Lift up nice and tall. We're going to go into warrior two. Drop the shoulders. You have more of a rotation. Body is nice and long. Try not to have your arms be one up, one down. We want to have them nice and steady. Good. From here, we're just going to go into reverse warrior. Drop that back hand. You can put it on your leg or behind your back. Stretching up. I was kind of straightening that front leg, which is really a reverse triangle. Keep yours bent, which it looks like, and I'll keep mine bent too. Looks like we have that, so that's good. Looking right up at the ceiling. Now we're going to actually go into a triangle. So cartwheel those arms, face front, straighten up those legs, and start sliding down. Maybe you just go right here. Maybe you can keep sliding. You want to take it not to where your butt goes back. So it's everybody will be a little different on this. Just slide down to where you can, and you're going to feel the stretch all the way through the side of that body. Try to have your body nice and tight in position where we don't have our butt sticking back. Awesome. All right, we're just going to cartwheel those hands over back to that front foot. Bend that knee, take it back, and take your vinyasa. Slow on the way down, tuck the toes under, lift up, upward dog, inhale, exhale, downward dog, and soften the knees. Let the head be heavy, shake it yes and no again. We don't want to get any tightness added in our neck. Relax the shoulders. Lift the left leg up, kick it back, lift it up again, knee to nose, take it back, same elbow, take it back, opposite elbow, take it back, and step your left foot through. Into our nice low lunge on the left, square up, lift the foot. We're going to lift the foot in a second, but not yet. This is lift a hand. Lift one hand and then the other, if you can. If not, just take that back knee down, right? So whichever you need to do. I know this is a lot of fire in the legs, and depending on how your legs are feeling today. All right, we're going to take those fingertips down right in front of us and try to lift that back leg up, a little balance, little standing split. My split used to look a lot better when I was younger, I know that. Holding here. Now we're going to drop that leg, shift your weight, and take it into warrior one. with this time the left foot in front, reaching tall, dropping down. Good, holding your stretch right there. So you want to lift up nice and tall and then drop the shoulders. Good, from there we're going to lift up again and take it into warrior two. So drop those shoulders, go long, looking over your front hand right there. Keep your visual, pull your abs in. Beautiful. How about those glutes? You got them nice and tight, tuck. So good. All right. So we're going to go into our triangle on this side. Straighten up the leg. Palms face front. And start sliding down your leg right there. Your sides may not feel the same as the other. I feel like on my right side, I can go pretty far. On my left, there comes to a place where my body says, oh, that's enough. Holding steady. Inhale, exhale. All right, we're going to just cartwheel those hands over. Take that foot back. Take it to your high plank, low plank, tuck under, lift up. This time we're going into child's pose again. So take it back into child's pose. Let your forehead go to the mat. Let your forearms go to the mat. And we're actually going to take our hands behind us in the child's pose where your palms face up. You're just going to feel the stretch in the lower back. So on this child's pose, maybe you need to inch those knees in a little closer together. They can't be too wide or there's not really space for your hands. All right, can you take the hands over your back, over your lower back, and clasp them together? Just holding here, breathing. Now we're going to release those hands, put them right up in front of us. All we're going to do is this, the hands are just here to help us. We're going to take our knees wide to the outside of the mat. So your feet are still pretty close together. Knees are wide. Come to your forearms right here. Good. Yeah, that's right. I can show it from a different angle. Knees are wide, feet together. Yeah, good. Froggy stretch right here. Opening up our hips. So I want you to give me a gentle rocking motion. You know, when we're doing a plank, we would call it a plank cell, right? So just a gentle rocking motion, front and back. Front and back. Yeah. So I'm not actually, you could be relaxed. It kind of depends on your body. I'm not totally relaxing on that mat. I'm on my forearms, but I've got my head lifted. Now this part, the next thing we're going to do is a deeper stretch, a little more challenging. I want you to lift forward. So pull your butt, push your butt in the air, pull your abs in right there. You can go ahead and have some core work. Now take a foot out, turn it out, and the other foot. So right here, my feet are facing out. I've got a deep hip stretch, and I'm going to just gently push back. Gently push back. If that's too much on the knees, then go ahead and just come back with the toes tucked under you. The other thing about this one, you can let the legs slide out a little bit, but it may be more comfortable to turn the other way on your mat so that your knees are still on your mat. If you let your legs slide out, it usually takes the pressure off of the knees if you're struggling with that. Holding here, we'll hold about 2 more breaths. So this one is a little challenging to get out of. I would say lift up the butt, tuck the toes under, take it back into your regular child's pose, and then back into upward dog. We opened up those hips. Tuck the toes under, going into downward dog again. Pedaling your feet, pushing one heel down and then the other. Okay, we're going to lift that right leg again. Kick it back again. Just like we did. Push back, knee to nose. Take it back. Same elbow. Take it back. Opposite elbow. Take it back. And this time we're going to go into our pigeon pose. So take that right knee behind the right wrist if you can. And bring that foot across behind the other one. And kind of inch back. We're going to be in a high pigeon pose. Now, if this does not feel good, you guys just stay there. But for a few of us, that is just not a good place. If it's not, I want you to go on your back into your number 4 pose. But if you're okay, then you just stay here. We're taking it first into our high pigeon pose. Pull those shoulders back and down. That looks beautiful. Good. Now just take the hands down. See if we can inch that leg another inch back. Hold it there. And take your elbows, forearms down. Drop your head. If any place gets to be too much, just go back to where you were. Our bodies are, of course, all different. We were all created uniquely, but also different days. One day, this exercise this stretch may be really easy for you. And then a couple of days later, depending on maybe what you've eaten, how you slept, how high your stress level's been, your body can react and it can feel really tight. So you just want to accept where you are, and that's the place you're moving from. Now, if you are okay, go ahead and take your elbows out, make a pillow for your forehead with your hands, and take the stretch even deeper. Just going to hold that stretch. Inhale and exhale. I have a verse I want to read to us today that we can just meditate on. So I have the Bible app, which is on my phone, and they always give a verse of the day, which is a great thing to look at when you wake up. Today's is probably common to a lot of us. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. That's Psalm 23, 1 and 2. So I want you to think of the green pasture in your life right now. He makes me lie down in green pastures. What's a green pasture you have? Can you say thank you for that green pasture? All right, we're going to bring those hands back up. Lifting back up out of that pose, take that back toe, tuck it under, and try to shoot that leg back and take your vinyasa. Drop down nice and low, lift the upper body up, tuck the toes, downward dog, and pedal those feet. Push and push. Now we're going to lift up high on our tippy toes, drop both heels to the right, back up. Up on the toes, drop both heels to the left, come back up, and push both heels down and back. Bend the knees, lift the belly, drop the head, and we'll do the same on the left. Lift the left leg up, kick it back, hold it there, opening up. Now lift it up again, knee to nose, take it back, same elbow, take it back. Other elbow, take it back, and we're going to do pigeon pose on the other side. So take that left leg, left knee behind the left wrist, gently drop down, drop the back knee, sit up nice and tall. Good. Pull the shoulders back. Feel that stretch in the lower back. Now take the palms of the hands to the ground. Maybe inch that leg back a little bit. and start walking down, taking it to your forearms. Maybe you can inch back a little more. But this place is kind of nice to give a slight rock, kind of side to side. It's a little front and back, a little side to side. And go ahead and make a pillow for your head if that works. Elbows go out. And inhale, exhale. We're just going to breathe in this place. Inhale and exhale. The next part of that verse, we talked about our green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. Right now, with all of the noise that comes in, most of it is stressful noise coming in from our outside sources, our news, our media. It doesn't feel like quiet waters. Where are your quiet waters? Where can you find quiet waters? Inhale, exhale. All right, to come out of this time, we're going to come right back up, but we're going to bring our legs, swoop them around in front of us into our nice L sit right here. So legs are going to come out long. We're going to shake those legs. Take a big inhale up. Exhale, reaching forward. We're flowing right here. Inhale up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, front fold, just like we do standing. Inhale, exhale, back reach. Good. Inhale, trying to go a little further. Exhale, maybe grab your feet and reach further back. Just flow through this. Each time trying to increase the stretch, especially when you go forward. Maybe you can grab underneath those feet. Inhale, reaching back more to the edge of your mat. On your next one, try to grab the insides of your feet instead of the outside. Flow through that a few times. Good. Pulling forward, reaching back. Inhale. On the next one, we're going to take both hands, reach for your right foot. Reach for your right foot. See if you can drop your shoulders and lift that heel slightly off the ground. Just relax the left leg right here, stretching the right leg. Good. If you need to have it bent, you can, or if you need to hold closer in on your calf. But if you're able to reach for those toes, pull gently, drop the shoulders, don't hold tension in the shoulders, and release. Shake it out, take your big inhale. We're gonna exhale, reach over to the left. Grab the toes, pull it up towards you. Lots of stretch in both the calf and the hamstring. And release. Take your inhale. Actually going to come to facing center by pulling that right leg in towards your body, that half butterfly, and left leg is going to stay out, extended. Good. Now we're going to inhale up, take the right arm, extend it over toward the left leg. Feel your stretch going right over your head. Cartwheel those arms, take it behind you, and give me a gentle lift up. Good. Pushing your hips forward, dropping them down, cartwheeling the arms again, bringing it over. Let's flow through this. Bringing it back and lifting up. When you lift up, push those hips slightly forward. Go through it again, reaching all the way over, reaching all the way back, lifting up, And one more time, reaching all the way over, reaching back and lifting up. I want you to push. Give me a bigger push right here. Feel the stretch in your hips, your thighs, and your back. Nice. Drop it down. Take your inhale with both arms overhead. And actually turn toward that foot. So we've been facing front. We're just going to turn our bodies and gently reach toward that foot. Drop the elbows down. Maybe you're at your calf. Maybe you're at your ankle. Maybe you're at your foot. Keep the elbows kind of parallel to the ground and pull gently toward your leg. Even if you're just at your knee or thigh, you know, wherever works for you. Yeah, I want you to feel that gentle stretch. I know mine doesn't feel super gentle. A little more, right? Oh, yeah. Pulling down and bring it up. Take that foot, bring it in. We're going to do a full butterfly stretch, feet together. Lots of hip and thigh openers today. Inhale, exhale, start bringing that body, keeping your flat tabletop. We're not going to round right here. We're extending our back like it's kind of on a board. So just pulling down and lifting up. Inhale, exhale, gentle pull, keeping your shoulders back. Good. That looks great. And bring it back up. Do it again. Inhale, exhale, gentle pull. Forward, wherever goes for you. And bring it up. We'll do one more time. Inhale, exhale, pull. Now I'm going to let you round your shoulders. Take your arms, kind of hover them on the outside of your feet. So your feet try to the bottom, so your feet try to stay together. And just stretch. All right, we're going to come on back up. Extend that right leg out. Extend your right leg out. Left leg pulled in, whatever that looks like to you. Inhale up. That top arm is going to reach over all the way to the opposite leg. Cartwheel it back, take it behind you, and lift up. Good. Let's go through that again. Take it all the way over. Big stretch. Take it behind you and lift. When you drop your right arm, you can actually let it grasp the lower leg and help with that gentle pull. So it'll help extend your stretch, if that makes sense. So you have your right arm and you're extending first towards your right leg. You can let it grab the leg right here and assist in the stretch, assist in the pull. Good. When you lift back, lift the hips forward, big stretch. We'll go through this a few more times. Reaching over, big stretch. Taking it back, lifting your hips. One more time. Bringing it over. This time we'll hold that stretch with the hips forward just a little longer. Taking that top arm, stretching back, pushing the hips forward. And when you come down, we're going to take an inhale, square toward the foot, and gentle stretch, trying to get those forearms, whether they're here or towards your foot, trying to get the arms more parallel. Holding and stretching. Inhale, exhale. All right, this time when you come up, leave the left leg just as it is. Take that right foot, cross it over so it is on the outside of the knee. Now notice when that happens, if you can make it happen, notice if it makes your right butt cheek, your right sit bones come off the mat. Put it back down. Even if your foot is just here, wherever you can get to, and take your left arm, hug that right leg, sit up nice and tall, and look over your right shoulder. Again, both sit bones are on the mat. Maybe you can increase your stretch right here with the rotation. And release. Shake those legs out in front of you. And we'll pull the right leg in, take it slightly behind, take the left over, sit up nice and tall. Both sits bones are on the mat. Again, your sides may not feel the same, right? Take that right arm, hugging the left leg, and look over the left shoulder. You could try to flatten out your left hand that's on the mat. Inhale, exhale. Hug that leg in a little closer to you. And release that stretch. Okay, we're gonna take our feet. We're gonna go long ways on our mat. Take our feet right here, lift one, then the other, one hand, and then the other. Sounds like a Dr. Seuss book maybe. Okay, right here, pull those abs in, drop the shoulders. Can you extend one leg long? Bring it back in. Other leg long, bring it back in. I know this is some good core work. Keep the abs in. If you need to, just put those hands down. You could do the same thing right here. Just try to keep your shoulders dropped. One more each way. That was awesome. And slowly, with the legs lifted, we're going to lower into our canoe pose. Nice and low, hover and hold, shoulders drop, and let it all go to the mat. Nice work. Pull those, your arms are extended long. Pull your heels in. See if you can touch your fingers to your heels. Kind of readjust. Get where that works for you. And we're going to bridge up right here. Lifting from the hips, nice and tall. And roll it down one vertebrae at a time. So flowing through that spine, going again, lifting up. This time when you lift up, take your hands to the outside of the mat. See if you can lift your hips a little higher. All the tension is in your glutes. Try to actually not put tension in your hamstrings, put it in your butt. Most of us have lazy glutes, and we try to make our thighs do all the work. And we need to strengthen our glutes, which is this right here, the hold that we're doing is excellent for that. But you want to have your right focus. You want to have it in your butt and not in your thighs. Roll down nice and slow. All right, on this next time when you come up, I want you to see if you can clasp your hands underneath you. Might not work for you. If it doesn't, you can just stay with holding the outside of the mat. And we're going to bring those thighs in together for 4 and 3. Try not to drop. And 2 and 1. Good. Release it down nice and slow. Pull the thighs into the chest. Oh, feels good. Rock right and left. And we're going to take it front and back with that rock. Hold on to the thighs. This actually works your core as well. It always seems like a really fun move, but it does work your core. Okay, we're going to come up, hover in that boat pose again. Release your arms. And this time we'll just keep our feet together and we hover and hold. So I'm going to flow through something similar, but when we get back to that rocking motion that we just did, we're actually going to try, if you want, you don't have to, to go into our back shoulder stand, but we'll wait a few to go there. Okay, let's go to our canoe. Hold here, drop the shoulders, and then hover all the way down. From here, pull in the right knee to the chest, and then the left. Lift your head off the ground if you like, keeping that tennis ball size between your chin and your chest. Pull and pull. And extend the legs out long. Same pull. If you feel too much tension in the neck, just drop it back down. Pull that thigh in. Yeah, you have ab work going on, but you also have a hamstring stretch. Gently pull and pull. All right, pull both knees into the chest. Rock right and left, side to side. Now we're going to rock it front and back. And this is where, if you choose, you can keep the rock or you can go into whatever pose is comfortable to you. If you don't want to do this, I'm going to take it into some kind of shoulder stand where my hands go under they're actually supporting my back, right? Now from here, try to start lifting the toes up toward the ceiling, lengthening your body. Nice. And relax, let those feet go behind you. I don't know, it's not a full relaxation, right? And slowly lower all the way down. That was good. Nice job, guys. Pull those thighs back into the chest. Roll right and left. And since we did it and we practiced, we're just going to do it one more time. So front and back. Give a few rocks. Keep the abs in. And if you like, take it to your back shoulder stand. So let the hands support the back. Start lifting the toes up toward the ceiling. Lengthen out. Nice pencil with the body. And then relax the legs behind you. Slowly lower down. As slow as you can. Then bend the knees. Pull the thighs into the chest. Nice. We're going to open up our arms wide. Take both knees to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Now take that right leg. It's the one touching the ground if your knees are to the right. And cross it over the left knee, above the knee, so it's not putting pressure on the joint, but a little bit more on the thigh. And you're going to feel the increase in the stretch of the lower back. If that's too much of a stretch, just uncross and stay where you were. Inhale, exhale. Now keeping the legs crossed just as they are. Bring them to the other side. So the right foot now is flat on the ground. And I'm going to look the other way over my right shoulder. Right foot flat on the ground. Maybe let that left outside of the foot just relax on the ground. Bring it right back to the center. Pull the thighs in, nice and close. Rock right and left. And take both knees to the left side. Look over your right shoulder. Take the left leg, if it feels okay. Gently cross it over that right thigh. And bring it all the way over to the other side. Looking over your shoulder. Bring it right back in. This time when we pull our legs in, we're actually going to take our hands inside our legs, grab our big toes, and do our happy baby stretch. Rocking right and left. Let's do a kickstand out with that leg if that feels good. Extending and extending. Bringing it back in. Holding here. And release, arms by the side. Inhale, exhale. Take your arms overhead, pencil stretch, point those toes, reach as tall as you can, and relax, arms by the side. We're going to do one more long body stretch, this time pulling the toes towards your body, arms overhead, reach and reach, and release. Arms come back by your side. You can just close your eyes. Final relaxation pose. Take your breath. Inhale, exhale. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. Psalm 23, 1 and 2. Find your quiet waters. Now we're going to roll gently to our side. Bend those knees. Take your hands. Push yourself up. Come back to your seated pose. Take your inhale. Hands together, praying hands, bring them to your heart. Thank you so much for spending this time with me this morning. As we go throughout our day, we've been able to just start with a good focus. So now we can take those great feelings and goodness in our mind and share that with the world around us. Relax, inhale, and